Good morning from the White House. A week from today will be the first full day of the second Trump administration. By then, he might have signed a number of executive orders, as the Inauguration Day events list has him holding a signing ceremony here at the White House after the inaugural parade and before going to visit 3 inaugural balls. Overnight, we know the Justice Department released former Special Counsel Jack Smith's report on Trump's efforts to overturn the 2020 election results. We already know so much of what Smith had uncovered: the fake electors' efforts, the intense pressure on Vice President Mike Pence and local elections officials, plus the one thing that didn't need uncovering, Trump's phone call to Georgia's Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger. Smith does conclude that if Trump had not been elected president again, the evidence was strong enough to have him convicted in federal court. Trump responded on Truth Social, taunting Smith as a lame brain who couldn't even get the case to trial. Now, when we weren't looking, David Weiss put out a report on Hunter Biden. Weiss is the former special counsel who was given that title to keep an air of impartiality by Attorney General Merrick Garland. The one-time U.S. attorney from Delaware had launched the Hunter Biden probe before the elder Biden began his presidential run. Now, Weiss's report's conclusions had less to do with the income tax evasion and lying on a gun form charges that were brought against Hunter Biden. It had more to do with President Biden's pardon of his son and the rationale of it. Quote, while other presidents have pardoned family members, they have not used it as an occasion to malign public servants at the Department of Justice based solely on false accusations. That was what the Weiss report said. Biden had accused his own DOJ and Weiss of going after his son so forcefully simply because his name was Biden. Up on Capitol Hill, Trump's nominee to be Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth, is sitting for the first day of Armed Services Committee confirmation hearings. I say first day because Hegseth's baggage of sexual assault allegations, womanizing, heavy drinking, and financial malfeasance are giving even some Republicans a bit of queasiness. Last night, members of the committee got to hear a description of Hegseth's FBI background check from the committee chairman and the ranking Democrat, and they concluded it's far from a complete investigation, even without seeing it. Some rank and file Democrats especially want to see the full FBI report before they vote, assuming the nomination gets to the floor. Republican Joni Ernst, a veteran herself has expressed some concern about Hegseth, but has been subjected to a significant amount of pressure from conservatives and Republicans, and is expected perhaps in the end to vote for Hegseth out of the committee. With Ear on the White House, I'm Bob Costantini.